Hello, everybody. Yep, I need to press that for it to start loading. Alright. It has been a while since I have streamed this game, and am a lot farther than I was before. Because the last time I was making my first trip to Facade.
Hey, Post. I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter. Anyway, you here? No. Sorry. Still, I find it... Any idea? That is the... Actually, you know what? Not often...
Yep. Like I said, second time through this. Which means I have inside information on exactly what's going to happen. And by inside information, I mean I just know what's going to happen because I've already experienced it. No, I let go. Aha. Black Pearl. That's it. I didn't remember if there was another door or not, so I was checking, but there is not. Alright. It's time to leave this place.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Huh. You have... Well then,
What are you doing? That does not sound like singing.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for
That was
putting
not
spread in
humming.
your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that
Songs
I'm
are
any
good.
at singing.
That was not singing! What are you?
Whoa, your voice is... But you're actually...
Sounds like a dying accordion.
You know, I knew someone. She used to hum this. I heard it every time I stopped by to... Of course, that was...
Yeah, quite a while ago. Okay, can we move on from the flashback?
Are you
Well,
trying
it's
to
actually
cheer
not
me
a
up?
flashback.
You are...
That is current events in-game. But it is technically the first time I'm seeing that cutscene. Well, not technically, it just is the first time, but...
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine.
Alright, stop talking, Arm.
You feel...
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing
A shade in the town?
No, it's not, Emil. No, it's not.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head
Correct.
for the inlet.
Alright, Vice, let's go.
Kinda. Emil.
Hello, Yuto.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something
Strange how.
maybe? There's some kind of sound or something coming from...
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
Could you stop calling her that?
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing.
The book is good at sarcasm. But that's, like, not important at all. For a magic book to need.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This
Yeah, right
ship
here.
is in a state of wanton decay. These planks...
We can probably...
worried about.
Yes. Preceding every boss fight has been a new cutscene. That wasn't there the first time.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how.
Some
Not
blood on the
yet,
ground?
You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shot. First time we met, I didn't have the foggy... So, hey, how about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. Huh? Wait, is this... Oh, dear.
Bye, you two.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You have...
This ship is in poor condition.
You sure you're all...
You really shouldn't. Hey, I've got an idea.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Emil is on.
I would say bye, but I already said bye.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin. Look there.
And there's still...
A lamp.
Wait.
I did in... Perhaps she...
That was no little girl.
Weird. What is with this ship anyway?
It's
There may be
it's a
clues
crashed
somewhere
ship.
to tell of how it ran aground.
It looks
Then back.
an apple.
I wait. Perhaps he...
Let's keep... Sounds like it can't...
That's not good.
This barrel's been...
Surely it was... Wait. The missing...
Man, this book's got some serious...
It would seem to be this ship. Records of the until the day...
What the hell happened?
We're about to find out what happened on this ship.
Did you see that
A shame we cannot invest...
Hang on. Hey, there's a notebook on this desk.
A record of the cargo they... By my
People.
pages. This ship was used by slavers.
Wait, you're telling...
And made out
Yes.
quite handsomely.
How could they do something?
I do not know, nor do I...
People would be the cargo. And not in a transport kind of way.
That white vase... A hidden room. How delightful.
Not really.
And what do they...
I wish.
Those are no mere tools, lad. I shudder.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white...
Wait,
That's the singing.
Would it not be wise to explore the rooms on the floor above us?
looks like somebody's journal. It says the ship was attacked by... Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around. Do you think...
I cannot say. Heavens, look at the side.
Extra
Thinking...
Tell me about it. Once we track down...
Oh
That song
no.
was, it stopped.
This is a voice pot.
Which means the girl is in...
Hold a moment. I spy a yes. This...
Onward and,
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Oh, damn.
Perhaps it is what...
It is the smell of corpses.
Another apple.
Just how many
Let's... What?
You see, that's what I was trying to avoid.
Speak to me, lad.
The lantern got...
Is that...
Why is that?
About time?
Yep, corpses. Anyway, let's move on.
They are all people from...
Oh, no, this can't be... What? Why did he... God,
Pull your... Remember the...
I won't let...
I don't think that's how it works. Hello.
Hey.
Did we ever? Found an. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that suit.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah.
Good.
Jeez, you seem.
Tell me, Kaine.
It's on the floor up.
I feared as much.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here.
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the...
Oh, that's what the... I see.
Did you guys find anything on...
Some townspeople, actually.
Well,
You're really not looking so. You shouldn't have to bear all this on your own.
Thanks.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, Sunshine?
not great. Can't you tell?
Don't call that smell ripe, please. That's an awful description of the smell of corpses. Anything else? No.
This
Okay.
will be the culprit who murdered the town.
Yes, it'd be little girl. See you right there.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the...
Hold, lad. This is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts! You can feel her power hanging in the air. And she ain't even... Things are fu-
Could this girl be the presence you...
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a...
Wait, you're the postman.
Oh, I think this girl was... I've been keeping an eye on her until... Hey, so... The girl is... I brought a bunch of bandages. Well, how exactly... Sorry.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out.
The two of them will be fine.
Search that chest.
The ship is collapsed.
Very much aware. Shades! They're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Hurrah! Hey, Yuto. It's me.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But But that poor postman is...
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into some... We should use the opportunity.
The shade pursued us into sunlight.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once!
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person.
Shut up, you weird arm. Okay.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
I don't know if I'd consider that
Aim
singing.
for the tentacles with faces on them.
What do you think I'm doing,
Stop now.
Vice?
Focus on the next one.
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
I really hate this arm. It's not even my arm, it's Kaine's arm. But I hate that I can hear him talking.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
This boss fight was a lot harder last time. We're still not fully done with it yet, but still.
Did we get it?
No.
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
Yes, we've established this.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
You shouldn't describe it as that. I don't like that.
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it!
What did it? It just healed. Fist bump.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing. Yeah, I can see that. Damn it. My word, if this continues...
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Good job, Emil.
This is here and now.
It absolutely does not end here and now.
Is this thing immortal?
No.
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
I think I actually could have deflected that attack. Yes, I am restarting the boss fights just so I can test that. I've got to be able to stop it. I'm more powerful now.
This would the culprit.
Yep, enter the room. We're gonna just skip over all this.
It's hold.
Oh, you can...
Could this? Oh wait! Oh, well.
Stay the hell away from her.
Cut.
We'll fix.
The two. The ship very much. Shit! Damn it, they're in the way. Looks like we can get out through that hole up there. Glad you two.
Yeah.
No, wish.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once!
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing
Shut up.
actually thinks it's a person. I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them!
Already done, Vice.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have. To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him high.
Again, stop describing it as that.
Your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
Yes, that is what's happening.
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it!
The number of spears flying our way is increasing. Yeah, I can see that. Damn it. My word, if this continues...
Hey, over here!
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Ah, I can't. It wasn't possible. You can't destroy the last one. God dang it. I restarted this boss battle for nothing.
I think we're in trouble.
What the hell are you doing? Stop him already!
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
It stopped. Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
Here, take this. You can almost understand it English with the subtitles. Alright, let's skip the cutscene now. Yeah, 2004. What is the range of dates on this experiment stuff? A week later.
Thanks. You really saved our bit.
You've all done so much for me. I don't have the... We all knew, but I never imagined I would...
The fault lies with that foul creature alone.
All right, well, there's someone else.
Fair enough.
Hey, did you... Wait, is he all right? Come on.
Your husband,
Does that mean... Is it because... Oh, I actually loved fighting with him, you know? It made me so happy. I guess it was all...
You know what? I like telling her the truth better. I've done both now, and...
It saddens this old tone to think we'll... Do not let it burden you.
Well, I guess it's time to leave then. What's Kaine doing? A piece of paper.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
I think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
Hey, Kaine.
Yeah?
When you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
Her arm talks to her. That sentence is insane out of context. I mean, even in context, he's not that much better. Facade is next, correct? I've done the tree, I've done the first one that begins the mission, obviously. Done the mountain village, and we just got another one. So yeah, all that's left is the one in Facade.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories. He loved her, though. Still, you may...
Have you any new information?
I'm still working on the... Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog.
It must be pretty complicated. Well, you're our last hope.
I will. By the way, I was walking...
Thanks.
Oh, since the ferryman was missing work, I'll make sure they know to let...
Gotcha.
Even with how those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
Stop with the weird philosophical stuff, Vice. Freaks me out.
Let's go to...
Alright, let's go watch woman get murdered. Why didn't I just take the ferry? I'm stupid. Let's see what the wolves have to say. Oh, this was a forest. What's that supposed to mean?
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes? Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
I really can't. Could you enlighten me? What in the world might they have been eating? Well, here are the town doors. This appears to be what's left for us. Alright, you stay here, I guess. Yep, facade. What might you have for me in the material store? I'll buy a few crystals. There you go, you can have all that stuff, I don't need it. King's Mansion. Alright, let's enter through this super tiny door. Hello there, Mr. King.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are...
Congrats.
Forgive my prying.
Hold on. Fira?
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood.
Kaine's gonna want to see that.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. I'm sorry Kaine's not here.
Of course.
Alright, what new cutscene do we have? Probably, at least. Yeah. Oh no. So they brought this upon themselves, is what we're saying. Great. The night before the wedding.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you?
Hello there, Kaine.
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions.
We were invited here by the...
Sure, but what about if...
This city isn't like our villages. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivity?
Keep talking.
I have specifically chosen the costume that's not that, so... We are good.
Oh.
Hello, Emil.
Just having trouble getting to...
Something bother...
No. The opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about... I bet it's gonna have... I'm sorta jealous.
You'll find a nice bride someday.
Huh?
You must be tired indeed.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Huh? You want a husband. I get it.
Everyone needs to blow off.
Indeed, your people have earned.
Plus, you want to make fear. Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
How many spears do they have? If you pull it out, it's going to make the bleeding worse.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
You chose the wrong day to wear white.
That wolf is a shade.
I can see that, Fira. No, Fira, Kaine. Fira's the one that just got killed. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that cutscene again.
The king's grief is strong.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run.
Will we let him go?
Of course not.
Then we must it will...
I know.
Are you ready for...
Yeah.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack.
And count us.
We're not doing it's for
Kaine?
If this is indeed...
I just want to fight the wolves. I don't want to hear all this dialogue again. It's really adorable and all, but this I do want to read. They don't want to escape. They want to avenge their brothers. And die with honor. So you are like Wamu from JoJo.
Forget it.
Let's move.
You are honorable warriors. Wolves.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Terribly sorry to have to deliver this fate to you, wolves, but it's my job.
He seeks the king of Facade. Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage?
We know exactly why they hold so much rage this time around.
The small ones are not infected with shades. As for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Hopefully I can hold back tears during the ending this time. Not of this fight, I mean, just... This fight isn't super sad until this time around, actually.
above you, stay on your guard. The king is in danger.
I'll guard the king. That's what Firo would want.
Indeed. You must worry about protecting more than yourself in this battle.
I feel like this might be overkill. I don't know, wolves. I don't know. Another cutscene.
You must endure. Go, live, and think of me again. Thank you for being my friend.
Oh, it's making me tear up. That's why it's called Loyal Cerberus. Grandfather.
I believe, of course, she was terrible. Is that? This is. This is the last.
Now we can find the shadow. Hold on, Yona.
I like how this replay redefines the entire story.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
I mean, the lines from our character that,
Can't take
like,
the boat. Hate to say
even
it,
if there's one shade, I have to kill them all.
Can't take the boat out right now because the canal's apparently crawling with shades. Hate to say it, but
It is just like the entire story is changed, and we are not the good guy anymore. That's what that was. That's the wolf step. And also, what's this about canal crawling with shades? This wasn't like this last time, was it?
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pens.
Listen, I need... It's about Kaine. This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna... And while I'd do anything for Yona...
Are you truly worried about such a thing now? After all,
Hey, the fuck's this hot garbage you...
Someone's been
Kaine, Emil...
Wanted to leave us behind? Why, so we'd be safe?
Kaine's right. You accepted me. You told me we'd be together no matter what happens. Now it's time for us to
Don't make me start talking about loyalty and debts and all that. You know I hate mushy shit.
But...
If it makes you feel better, we're not doing it after we rescue Yona. We're totally gonna call in a... We're going on a journey to cure Kaine's possession and restore my... It's gonna be tons of... Just think of all the delicious local foods we can...
I'm gonna eat way more than my fair share. So you better get ready to pony up.
Thanks. We're gonna rescue Yona.
This is making me sad because Emil dies.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
Yes.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
Nope.
But,
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for...
It is a trap, and I know whose trap it is. I think we're about to talk to them, actually. Well, one of them. Oh, both of them,
You're
actually.
really gonna do it? The whole village is buzzing, you know. I guess it's really...
I'll bring her back. Yeah?
Nothing. Popola just loves... Anyway, you be... Yes.
Thanks.
Be careful. Please be...
No, you're not going to turn into a goblin. Maybe a shade, but not a goblin. Well, actually, not even a shade. Never mind. I don't know what you'd turn into. Maybe a goblin, actually. I don't know. On second thought, maybe you would turn into a goblin. I don't know if those exist in this world, though. So that might prevent that. I haven't been able to find any more giant eggs. We need those to upgrade the spear again.
Oh there. Hope, just tell me where you're going. Oh there.
Yep, lost shrine.
Are we ready?
Let's all make it back a...
It's a plan.
Emil, why'd you have to say that? I know you're not, which is going to make it worse. Rainbow! Wait, you show off, Emil. Take this. What do you think of that? Eh? Worth a shot. Yeah. Nothing. Well, time to do these puzzles again. Woohoo. Never mind. There were no puzzles. I'm going to take this time to edit all the words I have. Alright, they are the same words. Alright, nothing's changing, so I can just leave that, I guess. That one was glowing yellow, so I had to do something, because that looked interesting. But it was uneventful, so waste of time. medicinal herbs. Wow, I'm so glad I chose to come back in here. That was a big waste of time. Of course, more medicinal herb. Because I needed more of that. Whoa, that was a close one. Open the doors. Poor Yona. Well, let's go save her.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met.
And now...
It is time to face the betrayers.
To whom you must...
It can...
I ask, why did humans disappear?
The hell is that?
I believe this...
Pat?
Yes. I feel
To whom I ask, why did you must... how can... I ask. That you may...
Well then, it seems the way is open.
Traitors.
Popla.
Hey, this is a... Even if you can find...
How did you...
What are you...
I'm not going to answer that.
They're right.
Do you truly...
No. We're here...
No dice, huh? No.
Davila! What's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie! I don't believe it!
We never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
You are the traitors.
What now? They copied my powers.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice! Are you alright?
Davila! Popla! Why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades? Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
Turbulence,
How
turmoil.
For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be...
Failing you.
Do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
Fine.
I think I hear a waltz.
It appears to be so. Get ready for a fight. Those things are shades.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late
Holy
for that.
sanctuary for humans? Final bastion? For the sake of those we love?
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good
Vice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh! Got it.
Kaine, look out!
Uh-oh. That can't be good. I've already seen this, so it's not a surprise.
These things are freaking me out.
I didn't see the cutscene because I skipped that by accident.
What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine!
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Wait a second. Your heart is different. It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness. What's going on here, Sunshine?
How should I know?
Kaine, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
Interesting. Oh, how very interesting.
Damn shit.
Oh dear.
This thing?
Oh, fuck! Oh no!
We can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go! This way! Move!
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
By running away, Vice. By running away.
Please, hurry! Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
That was slower than the last time.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
No, you mustn't. No protecting your final bastion.
Oh, you pissed her off now. Maybe you shouldn't have killed her friends. Look at her. So full of scorn and hate. She's just like you, Sunshine.
Like you're any different. Hate is just another crutch for you.
Hey now.
You're in pain, you're lonely, no one likes you. So you try to hide it under violence and hate.
I'm not like that at all.
It's okay.
It is.
I'm the same way. But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, you and me. That's why we...
No, Kaine, we care about you. You need a meal. Come on, King.
What are you doing here?
さるりとしたとタイザム特キロだろう
You are correct.
いやアラトテ賛成か
割とてトラかなんかしろちんで
But
アラヘルアト
女で切りごいたり
アップやトサチチサタとトレルタカイザムチ
Friend.
Oh no! Oh, I thought there was going to be some shades in here. Next room. Oh no! Not this one either. Alright, next room after that. Except I think this might be the Popola and Devila final fight. It is. Okay. This fight's sad.
Devila.
Oh, we've been...
Why are you...
It be humanity. Finding... Do you still not... Then let...
Vice! Devila.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. All of us. Every person standing in this room.
What are you...
You still don't...
So then humans... I mean...
No. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once.
Crazy, huh? Now let's...
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. Please don't be angry. Our endless existences have a You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry. You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
It didn't have to end like this, Devila.
Devila? Devila?
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither from time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way!
No stopping. No stopping ever!
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped!
I've got an idea!
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right.
Huh?
You know, when I was young,
You stop it right
hated
now,
my
Emil.
eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
No, you're not, Emil. You stop it now.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here!
Couldn't have said it better.
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Hold it together, Connor. Hold it together. I don't remember this. King. Did he win? No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I skipped the cutscene earlier, but she already smacked him in the face. Okay, these are the ones with shades in them.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
Be careful!
I know!
Hey, Sunshine. I ain't certain things, but I think your heart is evolving. The hate is gone. The sadness is gone. It's just a bunch of white light now. What the hell's going on here?
You can't tell, Tommy. You're not the only voice in my life anymore. I've experienced fear, hate, and no sympathy. I'm a curse, a freak. I know that. But guess what? He still accepts me. He still forgives me.
Oh, come on. You're doing this for him?
I'm tired of this world, and everybody in it. But I'll become his sword one last time. you right?
Naturally, I'm as fit as a fit.
No, he's not.
Wait.
Cut! Watch over Yoda for me. Do you understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this! Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come some. Just do it. Strike the killing blow. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name. Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Jerk.
Something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shafted.
What? This is where the start of the game was.
Here, you can have this cookie.
Don't worry about it, Yona. I'm already full.
This again? That's what you said yesterday. You haven't been eating anything lately. Come on, at least take half.
Thanks.
Hey.
What's going on here?
Thanks for always being there for me. Oh, here. I brought your half.
Thanks, Yona.
Oh, come on. I don't want to watch all the credits again. Alphabetical order. There are a lot more Johns than I expected. There are 2 Karens. Keith. 3 of them. 3 Keiths. Two Kevins. Two guys named Larry, a guy named Lars. Four guys named Lee. Oh, more Lee. Just Mark, Martin. Matthew, Matthew again. Oliver Good. Raymond. Sabrina. Sam, Samantha, Sarah. Spike, Stephanie, Steven. Tim, Tina, Tom, Valerie, Vanessa, Veronica, is that like 6 people named Yuki? The desert again? Was that actually Emil's head, or was it just a magic orb? Oh, Emil's alive?
Wow, that was crazy. I can't believe how well my sister's body holds up. Kinda hard to move when you're just ahead. I wonder where everybody is. I can't wait to see them again. But before that can happen, there's some stuff I gotta do first.
Like get a body.
Finding a body.
Yeah.
Or at least some legs. I sure hope Kaine and Vice haven't killed each other yet. I swear, you leave them alone for 1 minute.
There's a way to change the outcome? I like the sound of that. Because that ending is off. Like, it is super sad. Except it's less sad now. Because Emil's still alive.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time.
Right back here.
Anyway.
I've noticed it before, and I haven't really mentioned it, but because his power is to turn people to stone with his eyes, he can... Alright, I already read this one, but I do want to read the other two. I'll skip this one, though. Yeah, I did finish reading it. Kaine's Dreams Daily Life. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had... Alright, I need to take this earbud out. Kaine heard the steady sound of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it. As if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. Firewood being produced, however, was as far from work of art as could be. Pieces every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with a wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of axe. Kaine's grandmother filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make most hardened sailors blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I might take your foot off by mistake. Brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear a whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma, do you need help? Get you water or lunch or a new axe or something? Poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused midair. The woman considered her granddaughter's offers for a moment, then smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a poor job chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a pole with a wooden bucket on either side. Gathering water was by far more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Grandma's mind was set. There was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. Rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found in the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life. She soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood. When she finally managed to connect with a solid strike, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Crap. You suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt and a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe and forced it from the wood and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough. The logs are all weird sized. Putting on her palms, ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her effort. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village, setting down her buckets with a small sigh. One look at the log and coughed a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy girl. Better practice if you Mother suddenly collapsed on her knees, causing one of Bugs to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Connie dropped the axe and to her grandmother's side. Grandma? The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Connie steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Connie didn't notice. Grandma? Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and battled Kaine away. Stop that. Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the woman's shaking hands and the worn face told her more than words ever could. Grandmother had lived a long, hard life and had seen bills finally coming due. Time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending, sooner than either of them had feared. The positions would be reversed. Next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick. You need some medicine. I'll go to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Grandmother fixed with a gaze could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. I don't like it. I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. Old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure that she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. She encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. A few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, and muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. I did these words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling everyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey, lady, said Kaine. A bravado she didn't feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes had a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. Woman pointed to a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. A new emotion had little time to take root. She soon opened the door. She noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been here in some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god. He sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it, stretching on her tiptoes to see over the counter. She asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha, barked Demo. That old finally keeling over? Go to Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out of his head before he could let fly a comeback, or worse, a punch. The apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more. Taking a brief tour of the shop where the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a sense that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there was a place that she could call home. On the far wall, behind the counter, rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and it was beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad. He seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. "It's my daughter. He sketched it when she was just a little girl. He's been dead a long time now." Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. "Pictures are wonderful things," continued the shopkeeper. "They let ones closest to you live on forever." He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled, handing her the medicine, and reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. "Should have these. No one left that I wish to draw." Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. "Yes, I've heard rumors about you. Small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe. I also don't think they matter much. Your grandmother, Kali, the way she was driven out of town is just deplorable." "Grandma's name is Kali?" thought Kaine suddenly. Mulling this new fact over her mind as she gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. "Grandmother is an old friend of mine," he said to Kaine, as Kaine scooted away yet again. "I know, and I owe her much. I wager she would like if you drew a picture of her." "Yes, I think she would like that very much," murmured by agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think that she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. Placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied with nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those give you any trouble?" "It's kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fun, eh?" asked grandmother with a voice which implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know." She spoke. Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket, and with a brief explanation of their source, she informed her she was going to sketch a portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. Grandma, make you live forever," said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. "Living forever would just me off. Put the crayons away and help me with dinner." Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against a wall of our house, posing for a master artist. Kaine took the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she realized at least it from her grip and slowly drifted to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like you at all." "Sorry, Grandma. These crayons would, make drawing easy or something." The woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain, back and reaching for the paper. Sketch. Could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in chaotic array of colors. The woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kaine," she said between the laughter. "You truly are my blood, just as clumsy as me. And I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull out of you. How ugly you think it is came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always." True to her word, the old woman gave the picture place of honor above the kitchen table. The days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no more, and she asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Hush. Take this down when you roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit. The Kyrian dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing that picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. It makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness." This moment that burned itself into Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and joy and love that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore she would to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in this world possible. Time moves on, people, memories move in and out of life as a ghost passing through the hall. This moment will be different, Kaine swore, so I'll remember it forever. Forever. Separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood, stared at a black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around with a wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew from her nostrils, made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. "Grandma, can't believe you want me to eat a bug." "It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry." "Why would I be feeding you bugs?" "Well, it sure looks like a bug. I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible." With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing it as little as possible. "Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. What, you little brat?" laughed the old woman. "Look at the sass on you. Been spending too much time with me." 5 years had passed since the moment Kaine and her grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way of two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning, Kaine, lacing up her work boots with breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised the old woman really asked for specifics anymore. I was going to check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe, so we can make some jam or something. I'm going to pick some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What for? Kaine stared at her grandmother and held out an arm, sweeping around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could shoot through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. "Girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this whole place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "Worried about thieves? I'm worried about shades. You saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. Worry about some other..." "Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." A confused expression passed across the little woman's face. For a moment, she was a small child lost in a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. You see, my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand, gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals aged brilliant whiteness. Kaine thought it looked more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're going to be a true woman soon, Grandma said, in place of flowers in the girl's hair. That means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more about how beautiful you've become. But Kaine reached up and removed the garland. The look on her grandma's face stopped her hand. Beautiful thing, said the old woman. There ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough compliments for one day. There's her mouth on you. Where'd it come from? Gee, I wonder. Teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room. Crazed grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it. What the... The old woman stared at her and blinked slowly, held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... I thought it looked on Grandma's face was the most heartbreaking thing as she'd ever seen. Listen, she began. Maybe we should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your walls and whatnot. I'll be fine. When you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying to desperately ignore the worry that was gnawing on the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself. In the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her one final smile. Bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. Gods, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested to the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed on a thick black cloud that covered just ahead, tracing a path with a finger. Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot on itself. Oh no, oh gods, no. Grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling on the rocky ground, but she leapt on her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire, too much smoke. Gotta save her. Burst in the front yard and came a sudden halt. Worst suspicions were confirmed. Smoke was from fire mingling in the thick blackness of an enormous shade. A massive creature supported itself with 3 twisted feet. She balanced through a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering, inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. Then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again. This time Kaine responded to the scream of her own. "Alright, you," she thought. Screams echoed off the high cliffs around them. "It's you or me. Let's go." The shade eyed Kaine with a bemused interest, and began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look in at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and the flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. "Grandma." The sound of her voice, the old woman began to wave encouragingly. "She's alive," thought Kaine. "Alive." Kaine's legs sprang to life. She raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot the trees and send them flying. Last sent Kaine tumbling through the air, smashing against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, 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 get up now. As Kaine struggled to her feet, Shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grey mother to the ground, tip of the claw. A woman struggling to move her claw her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood in the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurked to her feet, only to fall back on the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Hearing the pain streaming through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. "Grandma, hold on, just a little longer." Grandma's face was turning blue, her eyes back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with a maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. Shade glanced between the two women, flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion. There could be no doubt the Shade was taking joy in their suffering. "Yeah, I see your plan." He moved its claw, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff our life. Kaine was close enough to touch her. Kill it. Summoning her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch on her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back," she screamed. "Give her back to me." It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. Shade panted the laughter again, then raised his tail and sent it rushing through the air towards the young girl that latched to its foot. And he never had a chance. Tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small weak voice spoke up. "Kaine?" Kaine's vision was blurred. She forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. "Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one." Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. "Grandma, come on, we have to go." The old woman coughed loudly. Her hands slicked with blood, swiped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. "Grandma, no, no. I said run. You have to. Have to live. You have to get through." The thought would stay forever unfinished before say another word. The Shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the woman. Blood oozed from the gaps in the creature's toes. The terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing couldn't possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel her hands, which had been in hers just a moment before. Fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of the embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away, and the breeze is gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they had become a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs seemed to roll away forever. Shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. Earth shook with every step as it crept towards the prey. Kaine's body slowly rose, as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head jogged dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature was so confident just a moment before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a madwoman. She leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep in the leg of the shade. Shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose, then fell slowly, with a weight resting on it. Mostly sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't. Can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. Down to the pain. The smoke and flames all have faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. 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 I can't keep saying kill it. Kill it now. Spark was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die. She felt her desire to kill and her desire to live bent into one. Distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today! My sword feels lighter.
It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down!
I'm not gonna watch him choke it again. Encounter. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off towards the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Connie tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see. Only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home, noticing a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. It's gonna make clapping. Huh. Cried a sudden voice from the depths. Finally gonna die, are you? You had it coming. She thought, death the unseen assailant, before I pluck your eyes and feed them to the dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated in smoke, only replaced with another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins of the ghost. I want to draw you, so you can live forever. No, stop, I don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. See, he said quietly, that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence one moment. A piece of paper sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page. He smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It's a picture of grandmother. It's real as life. Connie opened her mouth to thank the man. He stopped. His picture began to blacken in the middle. She could say anything. Dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm to the image, tearing it with sharpness pinchers. No. Stop. No. Don't hurt that picture. And he reached out her remaining arm and waved highlight at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell the picture into the ground below, where shooting tiny black tendrils of smoke. I believe Kaine turned her good eye back at the picture, only open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch showed her grandmother. She was truly smashed, only like an unrecognizable lump of nothing. The Carrie smiled and then broke out to a jolly dance. See that? He cried. As he danced his jig, it's perfect now. Looks just like you. I look like that? God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was of vulgar and fierce since time. As if instantly had found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin. But her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me. Save me. Ha 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 ha. Finally, shouting at the voice with her mind. Don't make wishes. Don't come true for me. My curse a freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. God, you're the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her leg. She turned to brush it away, but her remaining arm was no longer to respond. Something slowly crept around her feet and began to moving up to the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? My mind is losing itself. I could feel the slime oozing upward, feeling hot, searing pain, and it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Connie tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on pain. The newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You ready to give up? Ready to die? So why not let me have it? Have what? Your body, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filling with mad, unabided joy. I want to take your hands and use them to choke the life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in blood, just like before. The response kind of shifted her head and vomited. Warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? Paloma reached her face up past her nose and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment touched her brain, Kaine was struck with the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. Wanted to scream with delight, but what she managed to do was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the lead. Don't say that. Come on, give me the body, and I'll give more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. Clump began to protrude. He sighed as she watched it grow longer and thicker, eventually taking form of her missing arm. You can see it better, she thought. I must be growing back, too. Slime reached to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she whispered marveling out as she regained her voice. Stop. Like Ooze hesitated as if she continued. It considered this request. Then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing into a cloud of smoke. Sunshine. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said, can't die yet. Brief image of her grandmother, bloody and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade killed her, and her mocking laughter closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of shades burned itself into her left arm. Well, look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends. Kaine stared intently at her arm. Emotional she felt, the more letters seemed ready to puncture her skin, began inflicting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. Gotta stop. In her left arm, with her in her right. Kaine took a deep breath, tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge, thirst for blood, and then go out there and... Shut up, and get out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine, real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die, so I have this body all to myself? What do you say? Put those buddies of yours in the air, you would love to see you dead. Grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade's infected portion of her side. She could. Darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Screaming and dropped the shard. Sounds of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl. Possessed now, Sunshine. There ain't going back. Voice laughed again. A loud, long wail seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Yeah, possessed. You and me. We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Wait till they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. It's because of that shade. It's just how it sees the world. So I'll listen, heard the voice. This whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. Plenty in for you. Powerful creature, Sunshine. Now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? If you want to kill, I can make it happen. Old fat kid who kept picking on you? The big old shade squash your granny? We'll wrap them up in their own... Nope, not gonna say that. No more abuse for you, Sunshine, no more pain. Wait, you're a shade? Why would you help me kill another shade? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? And give... Who I murder? Honeypans? I just want to drink from the well. Considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. Smoke from her house drifting away on the wind. She enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So how about it? You and me? Gonna have good times together? I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. I'll handle the killing. Look at you, go. Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. Listen, my name's Tyron. If you ever need me, I'll be hanging out on this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, I think this can work. Find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. I'm done. I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyron. Count on it. And hey, one more thing. Right now, I'm sharing this body. If you ever run out of hate, you ever go soft, and I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine. And watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to something deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. Feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at her new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want to feel normal, and the creature inside her was already one. I'm not a shade, I'm Kaine. Being this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, carefully ignoring a certain red-stained spot in the corner. After what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was a wreath of lunar tears. She started. Garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair slowly. Lowered the wreath. Share it. That's right, Grandma. I'm so sorry. You don't deserve to wear this anymore. Possessed, corrupt, a freak. This time, I don't think there's any going back. Burst to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground, sobbed. Night gradually lightened to dawn. People of Aerie arose their daily lives, and she remained in that position as tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Not as impactful when I can't see her eyes.
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time.
Yes.
Any luck with Yo?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need...
By the way,
Is that a lunar tear?
it's not as good as your grandmother's.
No, it's great.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain.
Yeah. Popola and Devila.
That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Are you kidding me?
Please, try to understand. People are tired and scared, and... I'm sorry.
This is crap, and
It's okay. We can sleep out.
no one sleep. You and Kaine saved this village.
People are afraid of us. And really, as long as you're still with us, I can... Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping out.
But
We'll see you.
Sorry about that.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. Never even occurred. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila.
Wouldn't be the last time.
For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola.
Also wouldn't be the first time, except I feel like
Those
doubt and
feelings were
hatred.
pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
No, they didn't.
To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
They actually did the opposite of that.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
They're on the side of Shades.
In the end, I'm just as bad.
Nope. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know.
Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize, but what good would that
I got a fire going.
Wait.
Good.
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah.
I tried everything I could think of to save. I polished you with a special...
Wait, you...
Yeah,
Hey, Emil.
I guess...
I'm sorry, Emil.
Well, I mean, this new... At least I can look at you when we talk. Hey, so...
I'm not very interested.
Come on.
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before my body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, but one person. But no matter how bad things got.
She's really special.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, since we cured your petrification, we should start looking... I know we can do it if we all pack. It'll probably...
Let me guess.
Okay. Can we...
Sleep.
Sure.
And yet you're... Don't be so...
I need to go.
Very well. The diary?
Yeah.
The world... Say there, can you not hear? Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
It seems...
Right, I had to do something real quick.
see.
That's my unit advice. What was that? I have made it this far. Well, I've made it further than this twice. I don't mean in a different room, I mean to like the end of this room. But I was under-leveled both times, so I died at the final enemy in this room both times. At least what I assume is the final enemy. Come on, did that have to miss? Why is some metal music playing? This is actually really good. That wasn't the final room. Okay, great. Every beam of light is an invitation to death.
No.
Something I feel as...
I know what you mean.